Hi, my dear students. January 2019 mains questions. 9 questions are explained. 9 questions are explained in part 1 of straight lines. Now we are going to the part 2 of straight lines. 2019 April mains questions. In this session, totally 8 papers are released. Out of 8 papers, 9 questions are there from straight lines. That means one paper contains 2 questions. So on an average, one question compulsory from straight lines in mains. Now we are going to the continuation. The question number 10. Look here. Let O00 and A01 are two fixed points. Then locus of P such that perimeter of triangle AOP is 4. What is the locus of P? Now here AOP, it is A, it is O, it is P. PXY, let that be XY, O origin, A is O. That is given. O and A are two fixed points. P is the variable point. This length is 1. Distance between the 2 points. Now here OA plus OP plus AP, that is equal to, given as 4. Perimeter is given as 4. OA is 1, implies OP plus AP equal to 3. Use the distance formula PXY O00 A. Now here P equal to 3 minus AP, squaring both sides. OP square equal to 9 plus AP square minus 6 AP. Now substitute these values is on this side. OP square or substitute OP square, distance formula, root of x square plus y square is OP. OP square without root. So x square plus y square, x square plus y square, that is OP square, equal to 9 plus AP square, that is x square plus y minus 1 whole square minus 6 AP. Don't substitute AP because AP contains root. Square, AP square, do not root. That's why you write down that AP. Here both sides x square cancel. After expansion of this, y square also cancel. Y square, it is y square minus 2y plus 1. Y square also cancel. We get 9 plus 1 10. 10 minus 2y. 10 minus 2y, take this side. 2y minus 10 equal to minus 6 AP. Taking common 2 and cancel that, y minus 5 equal to minus 3 AP. Squaring both sides, y minus 5 whole square, y square minus 10y plus 25 equal to 9 times AP square. AP square is x square plus y minus 1 whole square. Look here. We need not simplify this. We can easily identify which one is the right answer. 9x square. Look here, 9x square. This one, 9x square. So maybe first or fourth, second and third are wrong. Next, y square terms. 9y square. This y square, take that side. Plus 8y square. Plus 8y square. 9x square plus 8y square. So fourth option is the right answer. First option is wrong because 9x square minus 9x square plus 9y square, 9y square minus y square plus 8y square plus 8y square is this. Here minus 8y square. So the right answer is fourth option. We can simplify. We can easily get that fourth option. Question number 11. A point on the straight line 3x plus 5y equal to 15, which is equidistant from the coordinate axis, will lie only in which quadrant? First and second, first, third, first, second and third, fourth one, fourth. The point equidistant to the coordinate axis are infinite. Equidistant to the coordinate axis. That point must lie on the angle bisector of the coordinate axis. Angle bisectors of the coordinate axis are y equal to x and y equal to minus x. So y equal to x, point of interaction with the given line, y equal to minus x, point of interaction with the given line. These 2 points are the required points. Now we can easily identify by floating on the graph. Simply we get that here change into the intercept form. X-intercept is 5 divided 15, x by 5 plus y by 3 equal to 1. 5, 3, x-intercept 5, y-intercept 3. So join these 5 and 3. Now y equal, this line is the angle bisector, y equal to x. This line is another angle bisector. Extend this. So these two are intersect. These are the required points. Every point on the angle bisector, if you take one point on this, definitely that point is equidistant to the axis. Equidistant. The distance from this point to the coordinate axis are same. So the number of points are actually infinite. How many points on this line and that points belongs to in which quadrant, we have to identify that. Very simple question. By observing this point lie in first quadrant, this point lie in second quadrant. So answer is first and second. We don't want the points, just we have to identify where the point belongs to, which quadrant we have to identify. That's only first and second. So first option is the right answer. Question number 12. Suppose the points HK 1, 2, minus 3, 4 lie on the line L1. L1 is a line. 3 points are given. HK, this point. HK 1, 2, minus 3, 4. If your line L2 passing through the points HK and 4, 3 perpendicular to L1, look here. My dear students, L1 perpendicular to L1 and passing through HK. It is H comma K. It is H comma K. This point is 4 comma 3. These are not axes. Remember that. 1 2. This is 1 2. This is minus 3 comma 4. Now we want K by H. First of all, we have to find the equation of line passing through A and B. Equation of AB, we have a shortcut formula, equation of AB, that we learn in straight lines concepts. 4 minus 2, slope, first find slope. 4 minus 2, that is 2. 2 by minus 3 minus 1. 2 by minus 4, that means minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 slope, so the equation is x plus 2y. Substitute the point A, x1, y2. 1 plus 2 into 2, 4. 1 plus 4, 5. Take this side, minus 5 equal to 0. Definitely, this point also satisfies this equation that we learn in our concepts videos. Minus 3, 4 also satisfy that. You can check that, definitely satisfy. Now, HK is nothing but the foot of perpendicular from 4, 3 to this line. 4, 3 to this line L1. We have a formula h minus x1, it is x1 by 1, x h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b equal to minus of ax1 plus b by 1 plus c by a square plus b square. We have a formula. Look here, h minus x1 foot of perpendicular of 4, 3 to this line, you get hk. After that, k by h minus x1 4 by a is 1, k minus 3 by 2 equal to minus of, just you substitute the point in this, in this 4 plus 6 minus 5, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 minus 5, 5 by a square plus b square, 1 square plus 2 square, that is 5, 5 cancel, that is minus 1, cross multiplication, h equal to minus 1 plus 4, that is 3, k equal to minus 2 plus 3, that is 1. Look here, my dear students, we want here, we want k by h, not h by k. Generally, the students are mistaken. Here, h by k is 3. 3 is also there, but our answer is k by h. Question is k by h. k by h equal to 1 by 3. So option is 4. If you write down h by k, if you find h by k, that option also there. So k by h, that is 1 by 3. Very simple. Just it is the concept of foot of perpendicular of a point to the line. The 13th problem, slope of a line passing through P23 and intersecting the line x plus y equal to 7 at a distance of 4 units from P is to 3 is, options are given. Here the line passing through P, the line passing through P, the line passing through P23, it is P23, passing through P23, slope of a line passing through P23, we have to find the slope of this line and intersecting the line, this line x plus y equal to 7, x plus y, the line intersect this line x plus y equal to 7 at a distance of 4 units. So from P to this distance is 4 units. Now draw a perpendicular from P to the line. Now perpendicular distance from P to 3 to this line, we have a formula that is ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square modulus. Now apply that P to 3 to this line, 2 plus 3 minus 7 by root 2. That means 5 minus 7 minus 2 modulus by root 2. That is perpendicular distance is 2 plus 3 minus 7 by root 2. That is nothing but root 2. Perpendicular distance, that is Pm. Let it be Pm sum. It is root 2. This is 4. It is a right angle triangle. It is 4. It is root 2. 16 minus 2 Pythagoras theorem. That is root 14. This angle is theta. Now here from this, tan theta equal to root 2 by root 14. That is 1 by root 7. But we have a formula to find the angle between the lines. Tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Let us take, we want the slope of this line. That line taken as m1, slope is m. This line slope is minus 1. Now apply the formula. m1 minus m2, tan theta is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. That is 1 minus m equal to 1 by root 7. Actually, we have modulus. We have modulus. Remove modulus, plus or minus 1 by root 7 or minus 1 by root 7. You take this, we get m equal to 1 minus root 7 by 1 plus root 7 or 1 plus root 7 by 1 minus root 7. Check that. Both the options are correct, but which one is there in the given options? Look here, 1 minus root 7 by 1 plus root 7 is given. So that option is 2. 2 is the right answer. Question number 14. If the two lines x plus a minus 1 into y equal to 1 and 2x plus a square y equal to 1, a belongs to r minus 0 comma 1 are perpendicular, these two lines are perpendicular, then the distance of the point of intersection from the origin. These two lines are perpendicular. So m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Product of the slopes is minus 1. Look here. First line slope is minus 1 by a minus 1. Second line slope is minus 2 by a square. Their product is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 2. 2 cross multiplication. A square into a minus 1. Take this side. That become a cube minus a square plus 2 equal to 0. Look here, by observing this, a equal to minus 1 is a factor of that. By trial, we get that if you substitute a equal to 0 to a equal to 1 to a equal to minus 1, minus of minus 1 whole square is 1, minus 2 plus 2. So, a equal to minus 1 is a root. A equal to minus 1 is a root. Now, a equal to minus 1 substitute in the lines. We get the lines. A equal to minus 1 you substitute. X minus 2y equal to 1. 2x plus y equal to 1. Now here, point of intersection of these two. Point of intersection is by mind calculation, you can calculate that. Multiply to second equation and addition, that become 5x equal to 1 plus 2, 3, x equal to 3 by 5, x equal to 3 by 5, then x equal to 3 by 5 substitute here, minus 2y equal to 1 minus 3 by 5, that is 2 by 5, that means y equal to minus 1 by 5. By observing the lines directly by mind calculation, you can easily find the point of intersection. Distance from origin to the point of intersection is 9 by 25 plus 1 by 25, that equal to 10 by 25, that means 2 by 5 root of 2 by 5. So third option is the right answer. Question number 15. The region represented by mod x minus y less than or equal to 2 and mod x plus y less than or equal to 2 is bounded by A. That means it form a square or rhombus like that. Look here. Mod x minus y equal to 2 and x plus y equal to 2. These two are perpendicular lines. So definitely these four lines inequality, these four lines form a square must be, not rhombus. So first and third are wrong. So by observing the lines x plus y equal to 2, x minus y equal to 2, x plus y equal to 2, like this. Next, x minus y equal to 2, that means x intercept is 2 and y intercept is minus 2, like this. Another line is parallel to this. Minus is there, modulus plus or minus. So definitely these four lines form a square, as well as this distance is 2. This distance is 2. So 2 root to 2, side length is 2 root to 2. Square of side length 2 root 2 units. So fourth option is the right answer. Question number 16. Lines are drawn parallel to the line 4x minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0 at a distance 3 by 5 from origin. Then which one of the following points lies on any of these lines? The distance from origin to the line parallel to that. So parallel line is 4x minus 3y plus k equal to 0. Perpendicular distance from origin to this line, that is mod k by root of a square plus b square, or 16 plus 9, that is 25, given as 3 by 5, root 25 cancel, implies k equal to plus or minus 3. So the lines are 4x minus 3y plus or minus 3 equal to 0. There are two lines. Now we check that. Which point satisfies any of these lines? Two lines are there, any one line. Let us take plus 3 for example. Plus 3, check that. 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1. You substitute this point. 1 by 4 minus 1 plus 1. 2 plus or minus 3 not equal to 0. First option is wrong. Next this one. 1 minus 1. X 1 by 4, y 1 by 3, substitute. 1 minus 1, 0, plus or minus 3 equal to 0, wrong. Next, third one, x equal to minus 1 by 4, you substitute minus 1. X, y equal to 2 by 3, you substitute minus 2, 2 by 3, 3, 3 cancel, minus 2, minus 1, minus 3, minus 2, that is minus 3, minus 3 plus or minus 3, 0, minus 3 plus 3, 0, so third option is the right answer. Question number 17, a straight line L at a distance of 4 units from the origin makes positive intercepts on the coordinate axis and the perpendicular from the origin to this line makes an angle of 60 degree with the line x plus y equal to 0. Then the equation of the line L is, the question belongs to normal form concept. Normal form equation is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. P is given, perpendicular distance from origin to the line, that is 4. P equal to 4, that is fixed. You have to find alpha. How to find alpha? Look here, x plus y equal to 0 is the line passing through origin, making angle 135 with x-axis in positive direction. Look here, like this line. This is 45, this angle. But the perpendicular, the required line normal makes an angle 60 with this line, passing through origin, 60 with this line. That means here 45, here 45. There are two types of lines making angle 60. Look here, it is 15 degree. It is 15 degree. It is 15 degree. Next, this is also 15 degree. It makes angle 45 with x-axis this line. So, but the perpendicular makes angle 60. So, remaining angle is 15. 15 with x-axis. Here, 15 with y-axis. There are two types of lines making 60 with this line. 60 with this line. So, inclination of this line is 15 degree. Here, this angle is 75 degree. So, alpha equal to normal 15 degree or 75 degree with x-axis. 75 degree, this angle is 75. This angle 15 with x-axis, this angle is 75. So, alpha is 15 or 75. Now, x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. If you take 15 degree, cos 15 is root 3 plus 1 by 2, root 2. Sin 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2, root 2. If you take 75, cos 75 is root 3 minus 1 by 2, root 2. Sin 75 is root 3 plus 1 by 2, root 2. After cross multiplication, we get 8 root 2. So, these two options are correct. 3 and 4 both are correct. Last problem in this video, problem number 18. A triangle has vertex at 1, 2 and the midpoints of the two sides through it. That means the point A are minus 1 and minus 1, 1 and 2, 3. Then the centroid of the triangle. Look here, triangle ABC. It is A. A is 1, 2 given. Next, AB, AC are the sides passing through A. Midpoints are given. Midpoint, this midpoint is given. First midpoint is through A. That means AB midpoint minus 1 comma 1. Second side, that is midpoint of AC, that is 2 comma 3. Now we want centroid of the triangle. So we can find B. Midpoint is given. You can easily find B. How to find? There is a shortcut method we discussed in earlier video. Look here. Double of this minus this point. Double minus this. That means minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. 2 minus 2, that is 0. Next. Midpoint double minus this point. 4 minus 1, 3. 6 minus 2, 4. Now we can find the centroid. We get B and C. Centroid of the triangle x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, sum of x coordinates by 3, sum of x coordinates is 1 minus 3 plus 3, that is 1 by 3. Next, y coordinate sum 2 plus 0 plus 4, 6, 6 by 3, 2, 1 by 3, comma 2. So, fourth option is the right answer. Total 18 questions in 2019 mains paper. 9 questions in January and 9 questions in April 2019 April. So totally 18 questions are there. 18 questions are over. So you prepare well for the coming exams. All the best.